Mike Haas, along with the Cajun Cannon, Bobby Hebert. The Saints get their first minicamp practice in the books. Fans, sun, a little bit of everything. And, of course, they're going to want to know the quarterbacks, And basically it was Tyler Shuck and Spencer Rattler kind of alternating. I mean, you can take away individual performances. What do you take away from it?
Yeah, you look at every pass they make, and Spencer Rattler, I thought maybe had the better of the day until his last three plays. That's not necessarily good. Jeff and I was talking about this, just looking. Come on, they're not really tackling. You can't throw it in the ground. A simple shoot route to the tight end, and then it was third down and he scrambled. We'd have been punting, so that's not good. And then Justin Reed. Now, good for the defense, not good for him.
It's always the way.
Nice pass breakup by Justin Reed. So you want it to be 50-50. You say this all the time, where the offense is not dominating, the defense is not dominating, because you have to have success on both sides of the ball. Always look in these type of settings, okay, because the fans are there. You turn it up a little bit. OTAs compared now minicamp. Okay, and you always want to start with a completion or some good. What was the very first pass? Well, when you know it, it was Spencer Rattler to Alvin Kamara +4. Now, so if he breaks a tackle, but it would have been 2nd and 6. So very conservative. And then on that same drive, it's 3rd and 7, 3rd and 6, hit the slant route, first down. So first down, Saints, move them chains. So a lot of, I was telling Jeff, we must have thrown, it seems like 10 to 15 slant routes. So that's what I was asking, Coach Moore. I mean, it's hard to have sustained drives, 12, 13, 14 play drives. But talk about a defense's best friend. If you can have those kind of drives and score a touchdown, boy, they ready to pin back their ears. They well rested. Now, we would take 2 or 3 play drive, bombs away, Rashid Shaheed, touchdown.
Dallas, Carolina, we saw it.
Yes, you saw that. But you have to look consistently. You're playing the percentages. And that's one thing to mature as a quarterback, whether it's Spencer Rattler or Tyler Shuck. The old cliche, take what the defense gives you. Live to fight another day. Now, what defenses are counting on, especially with young quarterbacks, it's hard to go 12, 14 play drives that you're going to make a mistake before. And then a lot of times you bend but don't break, and are you forcing field goals instead of touchdowns? I thought, you always look for play of the day. Play of the day, I definitely would say, was like a wheel-type route to Validate. We've mentioned that name before, number 28, Validate.
Savion Validate.
Yeah, that could have been a 30-yard gain, if not a touchdown on their real route. So that was really the best play. I thought I can say that, Moochie Dixon made a nice catch. That would have been about a 45-yard bomb, but like Greg Williams would say, long foul ball. You got to come down with both feet in bounds. He was out of bounds. So it wouldn't have counted.
Just so I can see, I got 2 questions in.
Okay.
And you talked about it, but it is important. Not part of the OTAs, but you get Alvin, you get Tyron, you get Taysom. I mean, when you're doing timing and all these slants, you want to know, you want those guys out there.
Well, that's the leaders of the team also. Even Foster Morrow being out there. You see him walking by. Listen, it ain't their first rodeo. They got a lot of skins on the wall. And you tend to trust those individuals, not only in the locker room, in the meeting rooms, but on the field, on the sideline. All that comes into play. So this is why it's turned up a little bit, minicamp versus OTAs, because it's mandatory. Yeah. And they have to be out here. Now, with Taysom Hill being out here, he's a team player, but I'd be shocked if he's ready to go during training camp. I think that would be a player willing to contribute, but it might be really halfway point during the season, considering the significant knee injury that they had. Now, the one more thing, Hoss, is that this is what we have to make, and this is the Sanker, the rookie out of Virginia, 3rd-round pick. I was like, hey, did he intercept that ball? Did he fumble? No, he dropped the interception. Boy, that's when you got to make those plays, especially when it hits you in the chest. And they're counting on a guy like Sanker. Young guy, we got Justin Reed, we got Tyrann Mathieu, you look at Howden, they're all there. But Sanker is one of those guys, like the cornerback who's out there, looks the part, Riley, from Louisville. That I think like Sanker and Riley, I can see them contributing on the back end with this secondary.
We'll see. Another full day tomorrow. Fans will be back out here tomorrow, battling that heat for the Cajun Cannon. Mike Haas, Jeff Nowak, of course, WWLAMFM.com, always free on the Odyssey app.
Who dat?